comrades, this is Shetty here, and I'm back with a brand new video, so let's get right into it. So, as many of you know, we just got our first look recently at Robert Pattinson as Batman in The Batman, which is easily one of my most anticipated movies coming out in the next couple years. And I'm sure by now most of you have seen it. I know I am a little bit late to this, but I do still want to share my thoughts on this, so I thought today I could do a breakdown of it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first off, the red lighting of the scene I think really works well, and it really emphasizes the Batman the Animated Series inspiration that this film has. And just looking at the suit, it looks very similar to the ones that we've seen in the Arkham games. It certainly is different whenever you do compare it to the suit that Ben Affleck wore, but I think it's definitely a nice change. The bat emblem on this suit also looks very cool. It's being rumored right now that this is made out of the gun that killed Bruce Wayne's parents, and I don't know what I think of that. That does seem like kind of extreme in a way, but it almost looks like it could be used as some sort of batarang or something, you know, because it looks like you can take it out, you can equip it to a belt, and that's another thing we're going to see with this Batman that the other films really haven't put an emphasis on, is like his cool gadgets, and I'm excited to see that in the film. Also in this movie, we will see Batman return to his detective roots, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with that. I also think the cowl on this suit is pretty cool. You know, Batman can actually turn his head. If you go back and watch the 1989 Batman movie, he literally has to turn his body to look the other way. And I also like the look of the suit, how it sort of looks like it's homemade, and I think that's the whole thing about this suit. It's supposed to look like something that somebody could actually make. Now, we saw that kind of in the Dark Knight trilogy, but he was using like this armor that he spray painted. This looks like it's almost made of a fabric, and I think that adds to the character of this Batman, and I think Robert Pattinson looks great as the role. I can't wait to see him in the film. This is a bit off topic, but I do want to talk about it for a minute. So recently we got some set photos leaked from this film, in of which we see a guy getting jumped in a park. Now, usually I wouldn't talk about this because we have been seeing a lot of set photos of, you know, Gotham cars and stuff, and I did do a video whenever that first came out, but now we've been getting it very frequently, so there's really no point in making a whole video about it. But we see this guy getting jumped in the park, and we see the people jumping him have face paint on, and many people are wondering, could these guys be henchmen of the Joker? Which I don't really doubt. I highly doubt that's true because, you know, we got the Joker movie last year. I don't think there's going to be any trace of Joker in this film. I do think we probably will see him sometime in this trilogy, which, by the way, I think Willem Dafoe would make a great Joker to go against Robert Pattinson. I have a whole post about it on my Instagram, which, by the way, make sure to go follow me on all my social medias. You can find out more at the end of the title card at the end of the video. But back to what I was saying, I don't think these guys are working for Joker. It's a possibility they're probably working for Riddler, Penguin, or possibly Two-Face because he is rumored to be in this film. We also do see that the guys are holding phones, which basically debunks the whole rumor that this film was set in the 90s. And it kind of, you know, at this point it seems like this film is definitely separate from the DCEU, because if they did have it set in the 90s, it wouldn't really mess with the timeline at all, but now that you have this be set modern day, you know, it's just its own separate thing, and personally, I'm kind of glad they're doing that. I would like to see them incorporate Robert Pattinson somehow. Maybe they might do that with the upcoming Flashpoint movie, which, by the way, I probably will make a video going over the rumor right now that Wonder Woman and Aquaman will fight in that movie, because that sounds awesome. But guys, as of right now, I'm going to give The Batman an 8 out of 8. I think everything that we've seen so far for this film has been extremely promising, and that is definitely including this first look. I can't wait to see what Matt Reeves is going to do with this film. I think Robert Pattinson looks great as the role. And yeah, guys, that is the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, and make sure to go subscribe to my second channels. Like I said, you can find out more at the end of the title card. And anyways, guys, I will see you later with a brand new video. This is Shai signing off. Peace out.